All right, so we're back and we're talking about Digimon. Ghost Game didn't put the logo on. Sue me. So, anyways, yeah, we're going to talk about the two fifths of it, which means it's episode 13 to episode 24. Man. All right, I think I can continue. I hope I can. So, anyways, we already got to the point of where they all digivolved for the first time. They all went to Legend Champion level. Son of a dick. Finally! Oh my gosh! So yeah, you had a dark digivolution happen as well. So we're gonna continue on, and let's see. Basically, we don't really have a main antagonist. We don't have like a main bad guy. All we have is just solutions to problems. I guess you could say they might have took a nod to Yokai Watch, where there's problems that needs to be solved and help. So I'm trying to remember anything else that happened. It's like, well, I could just cheat. Where it's like, yeah, I might cheat. 1 second, I'm gonna cheat. Because like I remember all of it, but considering it just keeps going and going and going where life never pause. Freaking hang it. Hold on. Okay, so there we go. And Crunchyroll, of course, has it. Good for you. I'm happy that you guys got it, and you forever don't allow it to be on TV. Yeah, good job, dude. Yeah, good job. All right, cool. All right, so I'm just trying to get to the freaking episodes because that's what I want to see. Episodes, please. There we go. Good. All right, so episodes I should talk about, which is okay, so an executioner. I think we talked about that. Yeah. So then next one is going to resort with Mon. That was a nice episode. Then we have the fortune teller, which oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh wait, no. Everyone finally digivolved at this point. For some reason, she's the second one to get a Digimon, but she's the last one to get a Digimon. Last one for Digivolution. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, Ferrismon. It's like, oh my gosh, Ferrismon is unbelievable. And they gave a nod to Mephisto. Yeah, that's nice. They gave a nod to Mephisto, aka the Marvel's quote unquote devil. Good job. Good job on you. I'm glad you did that nice little Easter egg for everyone. Yeah. High spirits, I guess. Yeah, but notice it was at the peak, but they actually had to read the comics to know about Mephisto, though. Then we have the next one, which is dealing with Cherrymon, which I'm like, Cherrymon needed to be killed. And Mari Shellmon was like, yeah, kill him. But they were like, oh, we just injured him. And it's like, well, that didn't make him go away. He's going to come back someday, even though you injured him, which he's going to come back in 100 years. Still not. And then we get to episode 17. Episode 17 is really the one that's like, you freaking bastards. So episode 17, we got Cairo Shiro, aka the uh floor monitor, floor leader, dorm leader. So they got to go to a geothermic power plant that he helped set up and found themselves in freezing temperatures thanks to freaking Frozomon, which for Frozomon, for some reason, what he's trying to do was that you're in the way of him doing whatever he needs to do. And it's like, okay, then do it. And it's like, yeah, he's just completely stupid. And then it gets to the point where he almost killed four people. He almost killed Hero, he almost killed Shiro, and of course their Digimon as well. Yeah, it's like, yeah, basically, well, Ruli's Digimon as well, along with, of course, Hero's Digimon. So they were about to freaking freeze. And then finally they teamed up, which is kind of cool. It's like, yeah, Ruli and Tesla Gelmon actually worked together to take down this stupid idiot. Just for him to get pulled over, and then all of a sudden his crew came and say, hey, what you doing? Stop, Captain bullying your captain. He was about to freeze people over just because he heard the word stop doing this. And it's like, you could have ignored it and you could have just left. They don't understand. He's like, yeah, this episode is one where it's like, I don't understand. And y'all guys need to get your ass whooped too. Your crew should have got beaten up as well. All y'all deserve to get beaten up because you're like, oh, you're bullying him. He was about to freeze four people alive. How the hell is he the one getting bullied? How the hell is he the one getting bullied if he's going to freeze one of them alive, four people alive? He was going to freeze four of them, and apparently he's the one being bullied. My fucking ass. So yeah, that was like completely what the hell. Then we get Petermon. Wow. Yes, so they basically decided to make a Digimon named after Peter Pan, calling him Petermon. And he looks kind of like Peter Pan. And I'm like, no. They've got a pair of Hawkmon looking for a kid, um, Kazuma, which No relations to the other TV show, Konosuba. Nope. But for some crazy reason, we got freaking Petermon, and Petermon abducts children just like Hypno does. And he sends them to Never Ever Land. Yeah, so Never Ever Land instead of Neverland. What the heck? And then you had Captain Bookmon. It's like, I get that Digimon has been off the rails ever since, I guess, season four. You could even say maybe season three started this. But I think season four was a little bit of the start. Season five did continue on what season four did. They kept on pushing with Bio Digivolution. And then we get to Digimon Fusion, which 100% said, screw this. We're going to bring mechas into this, even though technically season four kind of did it already. And then you brought humanoid Digimon in the forefront versus Angemon was okay. Angelmon was okay. My oldest one was okay. Devimon was okay. Debbie Woman was okay. But now we get to this messed up part where it's like, okay, you just went crazy. And now they still go crazy with Petermon and Captain Bookmon. What the heck? It's like, yeah, all I gotta say is, what the heck? Couldn't you at least make him a little bit more monstrous, please? I can't do humanoid Digimon. It's just no, 100% no. Are you out of your mind? No. Then we get um Hixiemon. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my god. Basically, every single Digimon that they've been going against are ultimates and they're champions. So three champions versus one ultimate, we good. And it's like, I would rather you allow go toe to toe, but technically, the Dark Digivolution is an ultimate, which I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, but it's like that one's a no touch. Don't do it, no touch. So we get Piximon, who's able to send people to different, different dimensions, different decades in time, even centuries, and it's like, my gosh! And Piximon was so incredibly crazy that is like the reason why they chose the three Digidestined is to get their watches, aka their Digivices. What the hell? It's like, yes, that's my gift. The hell? The hell? And then it was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the past and erase you from the future. It's like, what the hell? And it shows Heroes Digimon. It was like, oh, okay, what? And she goes straight to where he was born just to be like, you, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, let's be friends, let's be friends. It's like, so you must have seen the Dark Digivolution when you tried to do it, and now you saw the power, and the power actually makes you want to become friends because you have powers too. You have power as well. So I was like, okay, okay then. Oh, don't mention the fact of where they have a special bond to where they can break dimensions. Yeah. Then we get to Prison of Fire, which this one had Dark Lizardmon and Cyberdramon? Oh, so Birdramon is not Dark Birdramon or Black Birdramon, it is Cyberdramon. Okay, cool. This one is a sad one where it's like, yeah, this is another one where it's like they don't have to erase them. They're looking for Black Gatomon. I'm like, oh yeah, there is Black Gatomon, but you're wearing freaking gear. He's just like, okay. He's like, okay, sure. And basically, what happened is that they came to the world. They were trying to save this one guy from a fire. He was a dumb idiot, times 10. Basically, not listening to what they said, stay in the black fire, which they actually go to the Digidescents in the black fire. If you go out, you'll get evaporated. They said, do not get in the black fire. Do not go out of it. You're in a burning house. And it's like, yeah, you're in a burning house. No matter what you do, you're going to die. You might as well stay somewhere you're going to live. And he was panicking, being like, my ma, where's my ma? Yeah, so his mom most likely was dead, and I'm pretty sure she, more than anything, would like him to still be alive versus he dies too. And he dies too. Like an idiot. And then those two are just out in the freaking house being burned, and he basically the whole entire neighborhood is like, "Oh, you both caused this. You both caused this. Oh my gosh, you monsters!" And it's like wrong place at the wrong time. Tried to save that guy. They tried to do some good. You guys freaking just decided to crucify him. Bastard move. You guys are complete jerks. To the point where they're like, yeah, we don't want to be here no more. Please send us back. Where's Black Gatomon? Open the gate to the digital world. We want to get out. And they had to do a lot of stuff to the point of where they got beaten down, and finally our main hero's Digimon figured out how to trans digivolve into whichever one he wants, even though I would prefer doing slide evolution. So note in the Petermon episode, we had two Hawkmons, and the two Hawkmons actually digivolved into Orcamon. All right, I hope I can continue. Anyways, yeah, so those poor guys, they had a bad freaking experience in the human world, and it's like humans are idiots. Humans are complete idiots. Oh, I was talking about Orcamon. So Hawkmon actually used the Digi Armor egg that Cody had, and that's how Hawkmon turned into Orcamon because they had the crest of reliability. So it's good to see that still being something of today. The only weird part has to be the fact of they're champion level, and I guess I don't even know. I don't understand how it works. It's like maybe some of the Digi evolutions are ultimates, but sometimes they are champion level as well. Like Digimon, for some reason, is ultimate, but it's treated like champion in season two. While I forgot Submarinmon, Submarimon. Either way, the when Armadillomon uses the Digi Egg of reliability, I thought that was ultimate level. So anyone using that one is ultimate, but it's kind of like okay. I remember this is a different universe, and it's like still it's hard to freaking comprehend. Then we get into episode 21, which is the spider's lure, which it is a colleague that says is a colleague's his mom's colleague, but actually it is Urukenimon. And Urukenimon I think I've seen her before. When did I see her? It was either season two or season four. It was one or the other, but I remember seeing her, and it's like, man. She's like, yeah, it's like, man, she was a messed up person then, and she's a messed up person now, wanting to eat brains of both Digimon and human. Gosh. And well, Dark Digivolution happened and killed her because, well, she already ate the brains of a few humans already. There is no redemption from her. For her, there is no redemption, so you might actually need to just kill her, which that's what happened. You put what was his name? Gamamon. Need to remember his name. You put Gamamon in a rough state, and then after that, he freaking broke out with the Dark Digivolution and took her out. And at least he's kind of calmer now, and I think that's awesome. Yeah, he's calmer now, but not to the point where it's like, hey, we're not gonna shake hands, but be all right. Then we get to Cherry Blossom Sleep therapy with Pillowmon, and Pillowmon apparently had a dream with freaking Skull Greymon, and it's like, oh my gosh! Yep, Skull Greymon showing himself up again, which I didn't mention in the 14th or 15th episode, but we saw Black Agumon, which I thought that would be a problem. We have to see how that plays out. It's like, yeah, so anyways, yeah, that was a episode. Yeah, that was an episode, but nothing really like the other one. Hmm. There's a special. Yeah, there's a special one. Oh, a strange story as told by. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the special. He's like, yeah, because you know what happens when it comes to specials and TV specials and movies. Digimon doesn't like that. Well, Digimon, when dubbed in America, does not like that. What jerks you are. What jerks. But anyways, let's see. We had let's see, what was the Pokemon Digimon's name? Oh, Morphomon. Morphomon causing issues with the freaking Digimon and they were going berserk. And we get Mummymon, who actually has become somewhat of a doctor. A Digimon doctor. Yes, he actually continued on. Awesome. I am proud. I'm happy. This world is really getting built. It's nice. And yeah, she got saved, but it's like another stupid human. The girl was like, "Oh, this is a great discovery. Oh, no one's gonna laugh at me no more." Oh, and it's like you caused all this. This is like the second time, first time right here, but second time where it's like if your guys just talked, we would most likely be okay with this. Versus you didn't talk, and now you actually cause freaking issues. You suck, just like the freaking Indianapolis Colts. Ooh, burn, burn, freak you Colts. Then we get Ajatama Norman. Yeah, Ajatamon. Yeah, this is the last episode. So Ajatamon, this one's sad too, where it's like if you would have just talked to him, you most likely both would have been cool. Yuto and Ajatamon. You could have been friends, but instead it's like, dang. Yeah, she wanted to turn him into a Digimon himself. And it's like, no, you don't have to be like that to hang out with each other. You could have been friends. And he could have been human. You could have been yourself. Yes, you hid under a robot named uh GW1. And it's like it's sad that the robot was only able to be active because the Digimon was powering it. But that's sad that at the end of the episode, she did suicide on herself. Oh, yeah, it's pretty sad. Instead of where I thought it would have ended, where, hey, cool, awesome, y'all both are gonna hang out with each other. You're gonna be in a robot by day, but by night you can hang out as your normal Digimon self with him. Or when the parents aren't around, she can be in. Yeah, it's like it's kind of like you're gonna hide in the robot suit, but you can get out of the suit whenever you want. And it looks like my oldest mon is coming up next. Oh, I figured it's my oldest mon. I figured he is back. I was like, oh man, my oldest mon. My oldest mon will be notorious in Digimon. He is notorious. He's like the third one. He was the third one, and I think that's when it ended. Nope, 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 not third one. He's the fourth one, right? It's like no, no, no. After my oldest mon, it was the Dark Masters, and then season two ended. Season one ended. And then my oldest one came back at the end of season two. He has a lasting impact to the point that I think he even got a mega level sooner or later. So my oldest mon haunts, just like how it's kind of funny. It was like, yeah, you have two versions of it. You have a Leomon who haunts the whole entire show, the whole entire everything, and then you have my oldest mon haunting the show too. You would figure that those two should have been duking it out for a long time. But it's like, no, they never actually crossed paths. It's kind of sad, really. He went against Edamon. I think he went against Devimon once. Yeah, but he never actually went against the Dark Masters, and he never went against Maldismon. So that's kind of sad, where it's like, that confrontation has always been due. But only for those who are the old school. Or you notice that Leomon has always been around. And my oldest mon, even though not always being around, he sure does make sure that he comes back. And he's coming back right now. The only messed up part is that we have yet to see Leomon showing himself up in Ghost Game as well. But I hope he's going to be done well. And it's weird that this new universe for Digimon, the Digimon sound more girl than boy. There's more female actors in this Digimon show than there's men actors. I mean, I'm cool with Hawkmon might be a boy and a girl, cool. But Beomon being a boy way back when, that was creepy. That was weird. And Pixie-mon sounding like that is like weird too, but I'll accept it. Anyways, that's about it. I'm enjoying this show. I am so glued to this show, and I'm gonna watch 12 more episodes. And of course, the outro did change, and they didn't change the outro. They didn't translate it. They just allowed it to be. So it's like they kind of actually did pseudo what they did. They kind of did somewhat good, but not to the point of where it's like it really is good. Where it's like they have the outros translated, they have the intro still good, and they do everything else. It's like, yeah. So still a good one. Still a good one. Still real life. And well, it looks like it's weird that you don't mention it. The fact of where it's like, hey, if they're in the digital realm, they'll turn back to a digi egg. But if they're not in the digital realm, they are officially killed. They killed themselves. And it's kind of weird where, none of the Digidestin decide to turn into a digital one. So Atar Giron could actually turn into a digi egg and get a second chance. Instead, they didn't know what the heck was going on. Me, I'm like, I don't like where this is going. I'm changing the digital scene. I'm changing it to a digital scene. Then she turns to a digi egg, and then there you go. She'll be hatched again, and she can reborn, get a second chance in life. Versus they just allowed her to kill herself. They just she thought she could turn human, but I thought what happens is that she's killing herself, which she is. Yes, I love how YouTube is most likely not going to do anything with this one because I just said kill, murder, death. It's like, yeah, and you wonder why this Digimon series is not going to be on TV. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the kids love it. The kids will love this Digimon show. You don't have to, cover them or protect them too much because it happens, death happens, tragedy happens. There's things that actually causes you issues and pain and grief. We shouldn't be sheltering them because if when it does happen, it's heartbreaking to see them feel it versus they had the moments in the TV watching TV shows that give you that to the point where they know how to kind of handle it. But here we are. Here we are. Still, good one. Definitely say you should watch it. And I really hope they will actually release this out in physical, even if it means they're going to bite me real hard and give, say, $50 for it.